Hey guys, it's Sarah coming at you for my 6-month and 1-week update. Today is September 3rd, 2013. I was banded February 25th, 2012 with the gastric band, lap band, whatever, gastric band if you're English. Highest weight back in 2009 was 303 pounds. Weight I was the date I met my surgeon was 282. The weight I was when I came to you guys last week was 244.6. And the weight I was this morning, miraculously, was 244. So I had a 0.6 pound loss. And let me tell you, I did not earn that loss. I was, as many of you know, I was on vacation for the past 5 days. I went home to, I went back to California to see my parents and to meet up with old high school friends, and we ate and drank and ate and then drank some more and then ate and ate and ate. I mean, I drank an obscene amount of cheap white wine. Obscene. When I say cheap, $2 a bottle. Hello. Like, what the fuck? But I had an absolute ball seeing everybody. So much fun. Had really great talks with my parents. It was just all around really great time. But let me tell you, yesterday I was beyond ready to come home. I was just bloated, fussy, cranky. You know, just even though that food tastes so good going in, oh, man, you feel like shit afterwards. Makes me wonder, I'm like, God, did I really spend 30 plus years feeling like that? Just constantly feeling bloated and unhappy? I don't remember it like that, but I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, that's why I'm so surprised that I saw a 0.6 pound loss this morning. But I'm taking it and I'm running with it. So many of you know I was pretty frustrated the last time I came to you guys because my weight had shot up for like 4 full pounds in a week. And I mean, it was when I had my 4-pound loss, it was I had recently cut out gluten. Well, I had mostly cut out gluten. I would say I do things about 90% gluten-free, 90% cheese, dairy-free. I'm not gonna freak out if something has cheese or wheat in it. But I definitely did see a change weight-wise, which is according to my husband. I don't know how knowledgeable he is on the subject, but according to him, whenever you cut out any food group, you're going to see a dip in weight, and I definitely did. But I did not say no to cheese this weekend. I had lots of cheese, bread, sushi, things I never touch, like cake pops. Okay, but they were really good, and so I had one. But you know, I did do a lot of walking when we were in Sacramento. It's my buddy lives in Midtown, which is kind of like cool, hip downtown, and I don't like driving in and unfamiliar city, and neither does my husband. So we walked everywhere. Plus, it was boiling hot, so we were sweating like crazy the whole time, day and night, just sleeping in sweat. So it was like a friggin' 5-day Bikram class. You'd never know I grew up there with the way I whine. And then I did do water aerobics one day with my stepmom, which was actually really fun. I didn't feel like I was getting a super workout. And I don't know, but I mean, I must have. I mean, there's a lot of resistance in the water. You must be, but like, you're not really sweating. So I don't know. The lady that taught it though, she was a kickbox instructor and she was like a 100-mile marathon runner. Homegirl had it going on. The trip was definitely not without, you know, non-scale victories in and of itself. Yes, I indulged. Yes, I ate whatever I wanted. And I wanted pretty much everything. And I drank whatever I wanted. There were a couple things that I did. My good friend Patrick, who I've talked about many times in videos before, he is trying to lose weight, reduce, you know, he's this skinny little guy with, you know, maybe 5 pounds of beer belly, so he thinks he has to lose weight. So he and I were splitting dishes. We split our sushi and we split our breakfast. That being said, the portions were, even in my pre-op days, were like grossly huge, like enormous. More than enough for, probably if I was feeling any kind of restriction, it probably would have been enough for like 3 meals or 4 meals. But as it is, I'm not feeling any restriction right now. What I had is pretty much gone. I'm still feeling tight in the mornings, but that doesn't, what I'm learning throughout this whole journey is that tight does not equate to restriction. At least for me it doesn't. I'd love to know if it's different for you guys. But like this morning I made myself just a couple of eggs and a piece of like vegetarian sausage, and it was sticking. I had a couple PB episodes, but then once that passed, you know, it went down okay. But then lunch, snack, everything else was game on. And I was able to eat 3/4 of a burrito bowl. And I tried to keep it reasonable. I had just the tiniest amount of brown rice you can think of for pooping. And then I just, you know, stuck with vegetables, meat, guacamole. But I was able to get down, you know, most of it. So I was like, oh, what the fuck, yo? So I was just flipping through some videos. I was watching some of Melanie Sky Moon. I haven't fully, she has so many, I haven't been able to really fully absorb myself in her journey, but I'm now 6 months and 1 week out, and I still struggle with this whole restriction thing. I always feel like I'm on a diet. Always feel like I'm on a diet, even when I'm eating the right foods, which is, you know, the majority of the time. I just feel like I'm on a diet because I want to eat more than 1 cup. I really do. And so I was watching her videos, and she lost that weight within, it was like 115 pounds in, I think she said 8 months. And she said she didn't feel real restriction until like 7 months in, 7.5 months in. And I was like, oh, I dialed my surgeon and called for a fill. And this is like why I love this community so much, is because it's like any question you could ever have, it's answered. Even before you know the question, it's answered. Be it you actually ask it, or you come across a video of somebody going through it. So I have a fill scheduled for the 11th. I didn't want to deal with the soft food. I was going to do one for earlier this week, but I've got my mother-in-law's birthday on Sunday, and usually she's pretty cool about like what we eat and stuff like that. Like we'll go out to eat, but she wants to do a barbecue at our house, and I just didn't want to fuss with, you know, soft foods and stuff. So, and then I have another event on Saturday where I just didn't want to fuss with it, which is, that's on me. But I'm also going to I really want to try and still give myself a chance here to take off these 4 pounds that I just, poof, put on. Because obviously, without even really trying, some of it came off. So if I just stick to my normal plan here this week, then it should be fine. What are we at here? I have my glasses on because they were reflecting. Oh, 9 minutes. Oh my god, long video. Just a really quick recap. So my goals for last month, I hit them, which was to lose 3 to 5 pounds, go down a jean size. I hit those goals. And then, you know, I went up those few pounds, so I kind of didn't hit the goals, but there was a point there at like the 3rd week of August where I had hit my August goals, so that felt really pretty good. So I have slightly tweaked my goals for this month, and they are on my phone, which I'm not going to go bother finding. Basically at my gym they kind of changed around the schedule a little bit. I'm still going to be doing spin 2 times a week. I'm still going to be doing kickboxing 2 times a week. No, I'm going to be doing spin 3 times a week, kickboxing 2 times a week. I'm going to only be able to get in one core class, and that's only sometimes. And that's because it's Mondays at 4:30, and for me to get home by 4, change, do dogs, everything, be out the door, that's a little hard pressed for time, but I'm going to shoot for that. And then I've got my regular Sunday yogas. It's this fucking calorie restriction thing. This is where I struggle, man. This is where I struggle. Well, this is where we all struggle, but I have I felt such minimal restriction throughout this whole thing, and because I know that the band is so much, not the band working you, but you working the band, I'm like, am I doing it? Am I not? Am I putting too much sauce on my food so it just slides right down? You know, what's up? However, the last fill that I got a couple months ago, she really wanted to put in 0.4 cc's, and I said, no, I only want 0.3 because I didn't want to throw up. So I think that maybe it's ready. And I've been doing, you know, a lot of core exercises and stuff, and I have definitely lost, I definitely just feel, I feel smaller. I mean, like, I was looking at some pictures of me over this long weekend, and while I'm certainly not where I want to be, I really liked the way I looked. I really liked the way my legs looked. I really liked the way my torso was. The face, I mean, everything. I really like the way everything looks, so I just want to keep that going. So there's that. I really got to get on school again. I put it off all summer, and now it's fall, and I got to get back on that, and I got to figure out a way to work that in. I'm in here. I'll be out in a second. All right, I got to go, guys. Husband's calling me. Love you. Bye.